What's up, guys? So, tomorrow is gonna be a maintenance. I just checked the forums. They usually always put either like a small announcement at around noon to 1 p.m. Eastern time, and they are scheduling a maintenance for tomorrow. Now, maintenance usually means that there is something new being added into the game. So, who knows what that's gonna be? Last week they did add the clothing. They added the cowboy suits. I have no idea what they're gonna do so suddenly. But I just say, hold out for tomorrow. Maybe there's gonna be something good. There's supposed to be a lot more events as well. I really hope that they just do less spending events because I only plan to get Iruka this event cycle. I failed as a Pokemon master because I'm not getting a Choza right now. And as much as I want to get him, just because he's another ninja, it's just honestly not worth it. He is not going to be used at all, at least not for a while. Or you can manage to find him to actually use him in Ninja Exam, and maybe even a future strong approach. But besides that, there's really no use for Choza, and he's not really that good of a ninja to actually get. Now, I recharged because I was going to be low on getting these Iruka fragments, but I will be getting him a 5-star today, so I am happy. Iruka is by far one of the best ninjas, mostly just because he boosts like Sage Naruto and just Konoha ninjas. That's the only reason why Iruka is so valued at this point. He has a shield. He gives everybody a shield by 50% of his resistance, which not a lot of ninjas do. They mostly cap at around 40%, and then sometimes they even go at 30%. So him doing 50% of his resistance is a big deal. And then also boosting ninjutsu and attack for Konoha ninjas. He is just a valuable ninja. And since the meta plays around Sage Naruto and a lot of ninjas that are Konoha boost him, Iruka works perfectly well at this point. I was looking at all the ninja fragments that I need to actually upgrade my main character, and I realized I am screwed. It's still gonna be a while, like at least I think 10 more days, or maybe even more, like yeah, way more than 10 days. So at least like maybe another 20 days before I can actually get that. So first thing I'm gonna do is spend my stamina. We have to go level up some people. Now I'm just gonna keep leveling up the bottom bunch, and just eventually, I really want to get everybody fully awakened before the 85 update. I wonder if I can do that. That would be just something hilarious. I really don't think I could do that because assuming you can do 1 to 2 awakens a day, and that's pretty much assuming you're going 3 to 4. Imagine having to go from like the bottom all the way up. That's gonna take longer. So I'm gonna prioritize all the ninjas that have uses for me right now. And who knows? But I have seen some nice suggestions. People said to do Sage Naruto, Sage Asuma, not Sage Asuma. What the fuck am I saying? Sage Naruto, Sage Jiraiya, Hashirama, and Iruka in a team. So I'm gonna try that out. But first, we have to go spend ourselves the stamina. So I have to awaken Iruka right about now. And doing Ninetales has been going very well. I have seen, according to me at least, the Wind Main has been doing either the same damage or slightly more than my Fire Main was doing. So I am very happy with the Wind Main. But when people realize, when you talk about main characters, you're obviously talking about the end game. I don't know why people get so upset. Like, obviously I did say the Wind Main is good with premium ninjas in the first place. You can even do like a free-to-play version, although it's gonna be very like way less effective. But you have to realize when you talk about ninjas and how good they are, main characters, it's about endgame. Who the fuck is gonna be like, oh yeah, Lightning's the best because it's so overpowered at level 35? Nobody gives a shit about that. You're gonna obviously wait until all the endgame stuff above 70, when you can actually access all the ninjas, all the treasures. That's when you're gonna actually judge a main character. I don't get why people like assume that. That is the most ridiculous thing I ever heard. Like, you're gonna base a character based because they're good in the early game? No, there's different cycles of the game. Certain main characters will have an easier time at the beginning. For instance, Lightning is very strong at the beginning. Fire is very strong at the beginning. Earth kind of sucks until you hit 55, so I'd say 55 is kind of like the halfway point. And then, towards the end game, Earth just becomes ridiculous. So, yeah, it's just kind of ridiculous what people are just saying now. But whatever, hopefully you guys enjoyed that China video. It is a very long one. And, I'm pretty much trying to separate China from the English version. I'm not going to talk about the Chinese version on the English version anymore. I'm going to try to bring you guys more videos from China itself. I'm having a good experience over there, even though I have just, like, the worst ninjas and all that. but it's still fun. A lot of new features to mess around with. All right, so we got the fourth awaken, and now I have to basically try my luck. So am I gonna get a super Kage scroll? I think it's been almost 2 weeks since I beat the 100 ninja exam, and still none. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to start doing ninja exam a lot further because my chances of getting this is slim to none. First thing we're gonna do is get ourselves the 5-star Iruka. I think we're actually gonna save this. I'm the type of person that hates using ingots for Ninetales, but I usually have to do because I'm always spending my coupons on something stupid. So I'm gonna save this just to get some coupons later. And there we, 10% though. So we still have to refresh him. And again, there we go, Chozo. Like he would cost 4k ingots, but he's just not worth it at all. Forget that. And another 10% Iruka. Y'all are disrespectful right now. Y'all are very disrespectful. So I'm kind of looking forward to the events tomorrow. The thing that sucks though is that they post them on the forum so damn late. They only post them when it's like morning in Hong Kong. So that's like usually 7 p.m. or something for us. That really sucks. At least for me, and I'm gonna be in college by then too. So by the time I find out the news for tomorrow, it's gonna be there. And also I'm disappointed. Hold on, let me just see how many I need. I'm disappointed because I can't get myself an L-shaped desk. I have to get myself a regular desk because the L shape is just not gonna fit. From the window to the wall, to sweat down my balls now. We need to stop. But yeah, it's just there's just not enough room for the desk to stretch from the window to the wall. So I have to go with a regular basic ass desk. And I was really looking forward to the L-shaped desks, man. They look nice. They're even better for like a 3-monitor setup. But I'm just gonna get a regular desk, nice one. I don't know where to look. So 35 Iruka frags for around 800 total. And we finally get him a 5-star. So this is a massive boost. This is a humongous boost. You get 5% more stats. So it goes from being 15% all to 20%. And that caps out Iruka, the Dank Master. Now he is probably the only 5-star ninja that I have that is actually usable. I only use Zabuza for a ninja exam. I don't use Guy, and he would kind of be nice for certain things. Swordsman Zabuza I don't use. I used to use him in Ranked Battle Team. And then Asuma, I only used him for the 80 ninja exam one time. 4-star ninja wise, kind of the same story. Really don't use a lot of them, or any of them. But I'm kind of happy though. I've been doing Survival Trial a lot, and I've been getting a lot of awesome Windblade fragments. So this actually means I'm going to get a lot closer to getting him a 4-star, but that's going to take a lot of time. As far as everybody else though, everybody asked me to use this Naruto 4-Tails. Like, to be honest, to place him in a team is so awkward at this point. To fit him in my regular setup right now, it does not work out well. He basically needs to have a Sage Jutsu Chakra to skill in the second round. Otherwise, you have to mess around with, like, Kurenai would actually get him. Because if somebody skills on the team, then she gets 50% of the chakra from her passive, and that would allow, QB Naruto to pretty much skill in the second round. That would work out, but I don't want to use Kurenai, it's just, she's such a lame ninja. She is the definition of lame, and I just don't want to mess with that. So, putting this team together with a QB Naruto is awkward. And, take out Hashirama for Sage Jiraiya, then you actually get that. The only problem with putting Sage Jiraiya is, he's going to have to be in the front. Otherwise, his passive comes in way too far, and your QB Naruto basically, he doesn't get the skill off first. That's the biggest problem when he has the highest initiative anyway. So, it's really problematic when you have to make a team around this. I just really don't know what to do. Yeah, it's just really awkward to put him in a team. That's why I stick with Sage Naruto. Like, that's why I still prefer Sage Naruto over that. But damn, 5-star Iruka looking sexy though, looking sexy. All right, so like I did say, we will be using the team. I have no stamina right now, so I have to wait for later. All right, give me the 50 coupons. I need it. Come on. Don't be stingy. But like I said, 7 o'clock in the afternoon is when we're going to find out about the new events. So go to the forums and check the announcement section. And I was hoping we're going to get a 50, but nah. Okay, so I got the Wild West, and I got a 5-star Iruka from these events. I am done. I am not going to stack on any other things. We got this freaking Sage Naruto or whatever Naruto scrolls. So I will be using all of these up by, I would say, midnight. And, you know, I'm kind of happy because I almost managed to reach the cap for data fragments, which is just going to make it so much easier to getting him. That's another ninja to get. So far, out of all the ninjas that I'm got, the only one I missed to get is Choza. But you can still get Choza from Survival Trial himself. I managed to get 18 fragments that way. So it actually cost me less than 4k ingots. But he just doesn't have a purpose for me to actually use him. Now, besides that though, Daedra is coming really close. I would kind of like to get this Rock Lee, but you know, he's kind of lame being a 2-star and all. Kind of wish he was at least a 3. To get him a 3-star must be a pain in the ass to get his fragments. Then you have Kaze Kagegara. Like, I'm still missing the Playboy Sasuke, dude. He has not been in any events since the Lucky Star one so many months ago. They finally brought back Iruka after like 2 months of me seeing him in an event. So I was happy about that. Maybe they bring back a Playboy Sasuke soon. I don't know how they're going to do that. 34 million coins. They're just going to be stacking up from here on out. I am doing massive donations to my group. I'm begging people to, like, just donate, please, man. I want to get the group skills. We are 13,000 points away, which I don't know how long it's going to take. But I need these group skills, and I will show you why. So donation-wise, I have the highest contribution for my group. I have probably been doing like 1.2 million donations almost every day since I've been getting these masks. Like, since we started killing Ninetales, at least. I have almost 10k group contribution just sitting here. So, like, I can by far max out all the group skills, even if we get it all the way to 40. Could definitely get everything maxed out, no problem. And then it's gonna pretty much be stuck to that. So, like, the group is taking so long to donate, and it has something to do with the group activity, pretty much. Like, not enough people are donating. Like, you can see here, there's just pretty much everyone donates the standard. So, it's just hard for servers that are less active. I have woke up today and seen a numerous amount of, you know, random Kaizers that joined the server, and they all sent me friend requests, man. And I'm just like, it's time to stop. All right, if you're gonna spell my name wrong, I don't want your fanboyism. That is straight disrespect. And by the time I'm doing this, I'm gonna trigger people, and they're gonna come to my server and misspell my name on purpose. Besides that, though, so let us venture forth into Survival Trial. Well, I will use that Super Savage team, assuming it works good. I have no idea. I did actually forget about that. Yeah, we have 5 chances now, so even more chances to get something nice. Let me just see if I have all the right ninjas. And I just do prefer the Chinese Survival Trial way more over this one. It's just so much cooler. So we do have everybody. Yeah. Oh, for a second I couldn't find Jiraiya. Okay, so we have everybody. Obviously, I'm gonna sweep because the first few people will just get one banged anyway, and it's just a waste of time. So let us go for that. I didn't get a chance to max Jiraiya's mood, but it's alright because I'm not gonna be using him anyway like that. So maybe in the future I'll get it, but for now, since I'm sticking with the Sage Naruto team, no matter how hard I try to get away from it. There we go. So level 71. Let us see how savage this team really is. So, I could use QB for this team. I could. But people asked me for Sage Naruto. So maybe tomorrow with the new events, we will go ahead and try to use this team, or use a QB Naruto instead. I think I'm going to put Jiraiya before Hashirama. Alright, this probably gets like a very small combo. But this team is just gonna be fucking sick. So let's see how this goes out. So 5-star Iruka just made the shields have 100 more life. So I mean, it's whatever though. Iruka's a tank when he's a 5-star anyway. He's gonna have the massive damages. Now we just have to see what's gonna go down in this thing anyway. So all this chakra, it's gonna be stacking up for sure. And it's gonna be kind of nice, I guess, but it would be even better if you could use 5 ninjas and then have a wind main for the Dance of Impetus. Like, that would be super dirty at this point. Oh yeah, I'm doing less damage because the wind main gives a pretty big boost to Sage Naruto. So yeah, even though I have a Jiraiya, this is gonna go both ways. I mean, it should be fine as long as the shields don't pop. And I don't know. I'll just use this for for the thrill of the sport, I guess. But you know, these are all cool ninjas to put together. I'm really looking forward to what the maintenance is going to be tomorrow. Kind of sets me back though, because maintenance means that the servers are down as soon as reset is. So I'm pretty much going to have to do my video a little bit later. But it's not a problem because I have a day off tomorrow. So tomorrow I have a day off. I have to do productive things. I must clean up my living room. I must clean up my bedroom. I must do a lot of things. Because as much as I'm getting stressed out from all the stuff I have to do every day, you know, I have a lot of other things that I should have been doing. And I still have to search for cool desks. Now, I have seen a lot cooler standard desks, at least like on setup builds. There's like this YouTuber Tech Source. That guy shows off like the coolest computer builds ever. People have like amazing desks on that. So I'm going to have to find out where they get it and then go for that. And, you know, I was looking at the computer. So someone told me in the comments that CyberPower has good deals when it comes to Black Fridays. You can get pretty much like a top-of-the-line desktop that goes for like around $2,000-$3,000 for around $1,500. So I'm definitely looking at around like $2,000 to $3,000 for a desktop. And then I'm looking to spend like maybe another $1,000 when it comes to 3 monitors. I pretty much have like this one Dell monitor. It's a 165 hertz refresh rate with 1440p resolution. It just looks like perfect. I would love to get 3 of those monitors and set them all up, but they're like, yeah, it's kind of crazy. The hertz is very high, so that's gonna like kill the power supply and the fucking GPU. So that's gonna be a big issue. But you know, having 3 of those linked up will be sick. But I'm just gonna get 1 of those, and then I don't care about the other 2 monitors. So the 1440p Dell, that's just sick, is gonna be $500 pretty much for a monitor. Then I'm gonna get like 2 other ASUS monitors. They're just pretty standard. They're like 200 each or something. So I'm gonna get those. I realized like the more it's like the fucking getting a computer setup, like getting my office set up, it's gonna be stupid expensive. Like, so that means after I get all my stuff for my office, I think my spending for these games is gonna be like very limited. I have spent way too much money throughout this entire year. So after I get my computer set up, it's pretty much gonna be an investment for the future. So I don't mind getting it. I always wanted to get myself a desktop, but I've been stupid in buying laptops all the time. So it's gonna definitely be something as an investment for the future. I'm paying this much for a setup and a laptop, or a desktop, so it could actually fucking work for at least 3 to 5 years. I'm not expecting to upgrade anytime soon, because it is ridiculous, man. Technology advances way too much, so I'm gonna get myself a 1080 just to make sure it lasts. Who knows? They're probably gonna make a new GPU next year or whatever is gonna happen. But that's how technology works. So I'm gonna get myself this setup. Pretty much gonna be super fucking expensive. And I have literally nothing in that room. So imagine I have to buy desks, have to get fucking chair, have to get myself shelves, have to get myself a lot of stuff. Then I have to still get myself like a microphone stand, and it's just gonna be all so complicated. Like I want to get myself one of those, whatever they're called, like the arms that hold the microphones. That's something I want to get up. So that's just gonna be like in the planning phase. First things first. So I need to get a desk, and then I can figure out stuff. Then I just have to wait for sales next month. Pretty much start picking up everything. I'm gonna buy a pre-built desktop or just go through iBuyPower, whatever it is. You know, it really doesn't matter. In the end, it seems like it's gonna be a very similar cost. You'll probably pay more though, because someone else is assembling it for you. But I really just don't want to fuck up my own computer. So I'd rather pay more money than end up like short-circuiting my fucking motherboard or some shit crazy like that. So yeah, it's something that I'm gonna be new towards too. But I'm gonna be looking forward to that computer setup. I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing. It's pretty much gonna be strictly for editing, and then if people want me to stream certain games and stuff, then I'll definitely do that. But it is gonna be a good investment for the future, so I'm pretty much prepared to do it all this year. So when I do actually end up spending for my computer in that office by next month, I think I'm gonna like cut my spending short for a few months, just get stuff here and there, and really not try to push it, because I think my small room is gonna end up costing like $6,000 to get everything that I actually want, give or take. It's gonna be $6,000, and that is not cheap. So that's gonna set me back when it comes to spending on these games. But fuck it, you know, it's better spending on something you actually see than always paying for virtual shit. But you know, who cares? I've been spending money on games for like forever now, and I'll still do it. But you know, there's times where you have to set money back and put it towards other things. I fucking paid my bills last minute. My bills were due on the 20th, and I paid them yesterday, so it got sent today. Oh my god, I was so lucky. Oh man, I would have gotten fucking late fees and all that shit, and I just really don't want to deal with that. But yeah, besides that point, you know, I haven't even been paying attention to this team. Has this team even been doing anything good? They're staying pretty much full HP, so I'd say this team works out pretty nice. Jiraiya just roasting people right now. So yeah, you know, the team does work. Why wouldn't it work? Put a lot of top tier ninjas together. 25k versus 27k. Like, yo, am I like tripping, or is this like survival trial using people that have they have a lot higher battle power in survival trial than they do in the actual thing? Now I think it was a while ago where survival trial will take your pretty much your strongest team that you used and use that in survival trial. But wouldn't their battle power update to this even if they actually had this team at one point? So I don't know how it scales, but the third highest person on the server battle power is 35k, or not 35k, 25k, and then there's me at 32k, and then Kapow at 35. So, you know, for them to have like 27k, and then I think Fatesville has like almost 30k in survival trial, it's like, how is this scaled by? I have no idea. But yeah, I just realized, so today is the day I got 5-star Iruka as well as 32,000 power, and you know, people, I'm kind of looking forward to the streams now on Sunday. Getting a special guest every week should bring more variety, more information, more other things. It'll just be more fun because I don't want to depend on people just being there every week. So if I can actually schedule someone every week, that'll be something new. I'm not really gonna go out of my way to like hunt people down, but if they appear in my comments, or if they just, I don't know, appear in my Discord, obviously I don't want to get just anybody. All right, we have to make special guests for a reason. So I'm pretty much gonna just focus the top players. If I come across them and all that kind of stuff, this way you can get more information out of it. And we got Finney out here. All right, so you know I always have to hunt him down. We have to hunt down Finney. You know, he expects it. Halloween stuff though, like, oh man, the closer we get to the Sunday after this one, it's just like PTSD with Outlast. I mean, I honestly, like, I'm probably just overthinking it. I don't think it's that bad. Like, I remember the first time I played the game 3 years ago. That shit was fucked up. I mean, how bad can this one be? The only way this Outlast can be, like, really bad is if I did the regular game and then I got the Whistleblower DLC and played that. Because I didn't play Whistleblower. After I found out that the guy cuts your penis off or some shit, I was like, yo, this game is messed up. And I was just like, nah. If a game touches your shit like that and they kill it. And the funny thing is that they're doing it into Outlast 2. Outlast 2 demo is so messed up because you walk into a pit of like dead babies or something. Then you have like that freaking scare that something's just chasing you in the school locker rooms or whatever. And then at the end, the girl like takes the pickaxe and just fucking goes right through your shit. Like, oh my god. You do not mess with people like that when it comes to a game, alright? That is beyond being savage. Like, I cannot. After I saw that, I was like, no way. Like, that is just messed up. So this will be the last fight with this team. When it comes to doing videos, you know, as much as I want to talk about gameplay, it is just, since I do videos every day, it gets really repetitive of us to only focus on the gameplay. So I kind of have like, I don't know, I feel like I'm trying to go for more like a talk show kind of feel to it, to the point where I can bring information and entertainment. That's the kind of theme I was always trying to go for. I always try to go for, like, you know, make the people laugh, but educate them in the process kind of thing. And I don't know if it's been working. You guys obviously could be the judge of that. If you guys get triggered but learn something, then you know it's working. Besides that, though, I don't know. I feel like I like the way that the YouTube channel is going. We are at 5,500 subscribers now. And, you know, on the road to 6K. It's definitely been a long trip on YouTube, though. Doing this every day since January has been intense. And, you know, I'm just looking forward to when I get my new desktop, because then I'm going to actually try out to go more into editing. I never liked editing. And I just don't know why. It is just like it seems like a tedious process, a very annoying process. The most reason why editing has always been a tedious process is because after you put a good amount of time into editing the video, then next thing you know, the render takes like 4 times longer than the actual editing process did. So that's why I just really don't like it when it comes to that. I don't know. Who knows though? Maybe I'll actually, the computer will actually render faster because I'm getting like top of the line i7 quad core, whatever they have. Then I'm trying to get myself a really good GPU. I'm trying to get myself basically the top of the line performance machine for around $2,000. So that should basically make the YouTube process more enjoyable and just make it a lot better. Now I know the China video was like 40 minutes long. I try to keep it fast, like, but there's just way too many things to go over, and I'm only level 40 over there. Imagine if I get like level 80 and all this stuff I have to show you guys. So probably if I don't even know if I could ever reach that level though. I don't do events on there, so it's kind of hard. The events are literally like I think 6 hours before I make this video or something. It's just way too early in the morning. So we got Kerr and I. So on the road to 5-star her. Oh, Chio frags, Hidan, and Orochimaru. So, give me Chio, give me Chio. You old bag of shit. Every time they do this. But you guys have to realize that the game is like, it pretty much predetermines what you're going to get. So, it doesn't really matter. What the fuck? This thing just like moved. This thing was here, and it was in the middle of everything. And it moved all the way to the right. But who cares? You know, at least we're getting character fragments now. The black market, though, is definitely a lot better in China. You know, I said I wasn't going to do it, but the black market here, I just never check it. There's really, honestly, nothing ever that good to go for. Getting these Jade Vermilions, I actually think I'm going to start buying them because it would save me stamina, and I'm trying to save stamina to go for Awakens. So that'll be something I can go for. I still have to basically focus on getting like all my 5-star ninjas fully maxed out to take advantage of that battle power. I think if I got a full 5-star team, including the main, I could probably push for around like maybe 33 to 34k power and just kind of lie with that team. But who knows what's gonna happen. I have Zabuza pretty close, so that should be something I max out on. And I guess Guy is gonna be the second best. So that's something I'm gonna try, but that's gonna come at a way later date. I have way too many things planned. I could have sworn I just passed Kurenai somewhere. There we go. So I have 132 fragments. Dude, what? Alright, there's like this fucker who keeps calling me every day, and it's just annoying. When he calls me when I least expect it too. It's like, whatever though. But yeah, the mood system is different in China. We use scrolls here, they don't. But that's gonna be all for the video. You know, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys tomorrow, and you know, hopefully we have some good events for that.